Okay guys, this is a really cool set of Studebaker 2R-5s that I got at the Yogi's Toy and Diecast show. The guy I got these from, he gave me a good deal. I think he wanted like $40 for them at first, and I didn't have that much money with me at this point on in the show. This was the second to last thing that I bought, and anyway, we negotiated back and forth. He finally he said, well, how about 25? And then he said, well, how about 20? And at 20 I finally decided, you know what, I feel like this is almost made for me, so I bought it. And if you guys are familiar with my channel, you know I absolutely love the 49 Studebaker 2R-5. And if I had a real one, it would be this green one here. And now one truck that was not in that group that I thought seemed like it should be in there are these trucks here. Actually say Studebaker on them, and they have the South Bend address where the trucks were made. So I will put those back there. So they're in the glass or plastic case here. Really, it's a really nice case. So I guess since I have it open, I'll show you guys that case. The guy has printed off and cut out these logos, and then the lazy S's he's cut out of paper as well, and they're all just glued on this white piece of cardstock. That cardstock is a background of some other Petroliana related stuff, and then it's taped on with two-sided tape. But enough about the case, although that's a really nice case. $20 is a good deal for this because these are M2 trucks. So there's $5 or $6 per truck there, and then the case, however much the case was. So just say they're $5. Usually they're $6, but say $5. There's 5, 10, 15, 20. There's $25 in trucks, and then the case. I can't imagine the case being any cheaper than $7. Probably at least $10. And then the mirror. I don't know if the mirror came with the case or not. But enough about the good deal I got. Let's look at these trucks. So I have a whole bunch of the M2 Studebakers. I don't actually have any of these 5 though. Yeah. So this is definitely my favorite one, because if I had one in real life, this is exactly how I would have it. It'd be that pretty forest green color that Studebaker painted some of their trucks. Now, the ones I like, I'd have the instead of a white stripe in the bumper, I'd have the green stripe to match the truck. But it's got the tan interior that I'm sure I can't get the door open right now to show you. Nope. Okay, whatever. It's got white walls on it. It's got the red lettering on the front of the hood there. You'll notice each of these is a little different. Now they're all 49s except for this one, or so they say on the bottom. So the hood opens on, I assume, all of these. I know it opens on all the 49s. There's your little 6-cylinder motor in there that we can't see because we don't have enough light. There, you can see it. It's actually detailed pretty well. It's just not really showing up on the camera. Will we open up? Okay. I'll get one of these doors open for you. I forgot they curve around the bottom of the truck there. There we go. Alright, so there's the inside of the truck there. Very accurate. That's what I like about the M2 trucks. They're so dead on with everything. It's a really cool truck here. Now it's missing this tail light that has a license plate attached to it, and actually all of them are, except for this 50. What is this? 6? 54. Yeah, that's 54. And so I'll probably paint a license plate on there. So I'm gonna take this and stick it on here. Since this is my favorite one, I want this to be the one that has the license plate on it. Now all of them except for that one have accurate sized wheels on them, you know, narrow wheels. This one's kind of a hot rod. This one's got big wide tires in the back of it. This one also has a plastic base on it versus the other ones having a metal base. And our little hood ornament's crooked. Can we spin that back around without breaking it? There we go. So you can see the 54 has a much different grille than the 49. And I assume that the hood opens on this one as well. But it may not. Since it's got a plastic base on it, this may have been a single pack truck that didn't come in the little, you know, some of them come in little plastic cases, individual cases, but similar to this one. But if they have a plastic base on them, sometimes you can tell they were in those cases that don't have the plastic cases on them. So this one, anyway, has big wide tires in the front, or in the back, I'm sorry, and then narrow little tires on the front there. But it's got all the same parts to it other than that. Our bumper's coming out. So pretty cool. I have to glue that bumper back on there. Okay, and then we got a pretty sporty looking truck. This one has no tail lights or a bumper. It looks alright without the front bumper, you know, I mean, these are actually, Studebaker had wheels that looked a lot like this, not in 49, but later on in their years, they had wheels that looked like this. So, it's not inaccurate by any means to have those more sporty looking wheels on there. Now this 40, I assume this is also a 49, it doesn't say. But there the hood opens up farther on this one. And if it focuses now, if it'll focus, you can see inside there. There you go. This one, the grille is not painted in. As on this one, it's got the little white rims, for lack of a better term, white edges that go around the grille slots. This one, they're black. This one has a butterscotch colored interior. It says Studebaker on the back. You'll notice each of these trucks is a little different. They don't all use the same color interior. They don't all have the same wheels on them. I'm not too terribly concerned about the fact that doesn't have any bumpers on it. That's kind of a sporty, you know, racing type of truck anyhow. Alright, then we have the closed canopy Studebaker here. This is the burnt sienna colored one. There's your same engine in there. Little 6-cylinder trucks. Most of them were. This one has a black dashboard and a tan colored seat. Little two-tone action going on there. And then it's got this little tan canopy. I can't remember. Maybe those canopies don't come off. I couldn't remember. So there's the back of it. Still says Studebaker. They all say Studebaker on the tailgate there. There's the top of it. Before I get my sweaty fingerprints all over it. Alright, that one's got the painted in bumpers to match the color of the truck. Yeah, it was like that on the back too. I think that's a nice touch on those trucks. Okay, and here is the only one that's not a 49 body style. This is a 54, which they were pretty close to the same as the 49s. They had a one-piece windshield instead of a split windshield, and then the obvious one is the grille is much different. So that's one of the many things I like about the 49s more than anything else, is the split windshield and the red lettering, the white. I mean, this truck is, as you see it, exactly how I'd have one if I had it, except for I'd have the bumpers painted green to match the truck instead of white. But I'll quit talking about my dream truck sitting over there on the left. Let's check this guy out. This is a different color green than this one. This one's more of a forest green versus a, let's call that seafoam green. Maybe not exactly. It's kind of an off green color. I don't know exactly what color it is. And yeah, this one is definitely a, came in the little packages that don't have the plastic covers on them, because this one the doors are cast in as well, so nothing opens on this one. It's considerably lighter than the other ones. Now this one appears to have a different interior than the other ones, but still nice truck. They all have these little non-functional trailer hitches on the back bumper. That one's cast in. The rest of them aren't cast in. They pick up one that has a bumper here, buddy. Alright. So like that one, you can see they're not cast into the bumper typically, but they're so close to that bumper they really don't have a whole lot of function. So then we have the Moonpie, Deluxe Moonpie truck. This one has the yellow in the bumper to go with the theme of the Moonpie. The original marshmallow sandwich, it says on the side. And it's funny, I got on eBay like a couple days before the show to look for a M2 Studebaker like that, and couldn't find one. Found a red one that was pretty cool. Brought up tons and tons of this Moonpie truck. Brought up a lot of these Canopy trucks. Didn't ever see one of those. So I was super stoked to find one of those. The hood opens on this truck as well. So that's the only one it doesn't open up on. Little gash in our bed corner there, but other than that, all these trucks are in good shape. This one looks like it has a one color interior of maybe tan or butterscotch. That's a tan color there. And this one, the hood doesn't shut exceptionally well on. But other than that, looks really good. Now there were a couple versions of this truck here. It's funny, the truck that I have, actually all the colors are reversed. I lied. They're not reversed. For some reason I was thinking this was the same color as this Canopy, but it's close, but it's not spot on. But you can see the hoods don't always close right. There we go. I wiggled this one around. I can't get it to stay right. But you can see the orange wheels on this one match this one. So there's a few different versions of the Canopy truck there. there's some different variations of these trucks here that say Studebaker on them. There's a rusty version of the truck that has supposed to have a snow blade on it. I put the snow blade on something else. This truck is a chocolate brown color, and then it's got the weathering spray on it that M2 does. So this one says Studebaker on the door, but these I previously had. That rusty one I've had forever. Surprised it has anything left on it. But this is the set that I bought, minus those. So tell me what you think in the comments below. Again, these are probably my favorite trucks ever produced by any company ever. This is the 49 Studebaker 2R-5. And still looking for one for you guys that are keeping up with what's going on my channel. I'm still looking for one. I found a gray one in I think it's in Arizona, and I can't get the guy to negotiate down to he's at well, with the shipping. Okay, so he's got I think 12 on it, so it'd be about 13 grand with shipping. But see, I need it to be altogether around 10 grand, so I'm still kind of saving up some money and all of that. So when I get the truck, though, assuming that he still has it, he's had it on the internet forever, so I assume that it could possibly still be on there. I check it every day and it's still on there. So anyhow, I'll do a separate video on my truck searching thing. So hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me what you think about these trucks. Which one of these trucks is your favorite? Yeah, so like, comment, subscribe for more. Have a great day. I'll catch you in the next video. And yeah.